Thank you for bringing this watch back to me. It belonged to Otis, my eldest. My father gave it to me. You startled me. I thought... Listen. I hope you find whatever you're looking for in Jova. You seem to...
What do you know about the tower?
If I were you, I would avoid that place. I forbade my sons to even go near it. And TR, the two-headed serpent, released his demons invoked by the sins and destructive passions of humankind. And our Lord Setherus gouged out his eye, gifting his followers with protection. I believe they are the same as the demons described in the holy passages of the Kada. They appeared about 3 weeks ago. I've been praying in my cellar ever since.
Epsilon 11. Epsilon 11, sound off. Why are you in Akasa Marshes? Who ordered you? Where are my men?
They're gone. The creatures got the better of them.
Abandon the vehicle and walk away. You have my word, no harm will come to you.
How about I give it back when I no longer need it?
I would advise against it.
It's just too convenient.
You have no idea who you've stolen from. Choose your next move wisely.
Why? Why is this happening? We got separated during the evacuation in Tulsi. I finally traced them back to Jova, but I'm too late. Without one of their belongings, I can't even... Why? We got separated during the evacuation and I finally traced them back to Jova, but I'm too late.
I'm only permitted to play Sabinian classics, I'm afraid. I'm getting the impression that Captain Voss is tired of hearing the same tune over and over again.
Good haul. We usually don't find much in these backwater Palamas shitholes. Last time we hit, we barely filled up one truck. Voss is happy. And if Voss is happy, we're happy.
Painting their horrible deeds for all to see? It's the first thing we saw when we rolled into the marsh. We weren't gonna let that slide. No way. Pa- This is the life, man. For years I waited for this fucking war and it finally arrived. You know what's exhausting? Pretending that everything is okay. Love thy neighbor.
I was part of the mob that hung those civilians in the marsh. I don't know what came over me. Now these soldiers make sure I pay for my crime every single night. And I deserve it. I knew all of them. I want to remember who I was back then, before all of
His gaze be upon you, my son. You're not from here, are you? I know everyone.
Who are you?
My life started here. I don't know where you are from, but I'm afraid you've wandered.
What happened here?
Madness and hatred happened here, and lots of it. When I finally managed to get back from Tulsi, I rushed to my brother's home only to find my niece, Rebecca, orphaned. Then the soldiers began to round up the villagers. When they kicked in the door...
Your niece, Rebecca, is she okay?
How long can a young child survive in these... The last time I saw her was in my brother's home.
Where's the Abbey?
It's southeast of Jova, sitting on a rocky plateau. From the marshes you can see its beautiful golden sphere. Tread lightly, my son. Captain Voss sent some... They can keep beating me for as long as they want. I have no idea.
Why is Captain Voss doing this to you?
Captain Voss is a criminal and thief parading as a soldier. You don't believe me? Look inside his trucks. They are filled with things he stole from Palamist families. It is the reason why he arrested me. He can beat me as long as he likes.
Do you know where I might find...
Even before all this started, he was off and gone. A dark burden weighs. I sincerely hope he has escaped Jova with the ON convoy. Pray, my son. Pray he hasn't been shipped off to the prison camps.
Did you happen to see where the convoy went?
Lieutenant Rue came to negotiate my release. Captain Voss would hear none of it. I heard their trucks leave the outpost this morning. Many roads lead outside the marsh.
Where's the ON out?
It's not far. Turn right, just before... The roots of hatred run deep and far across Hadia. This isn't the first time we've been caught in it. Sethrus's benevolence lives in all of us. But the serpent also lives in us. He does not dare show himself. When that happens, you will quickly realize that the chains holding civilized men are weak. Steel yourself, my son. The serpent's... This war is a sword sharpened by propaganda and religious intolerance, slicing and dicing up what generations built over centuries within days. The exchange of cruel and violent acts and the lies perpetuated by the media all played their part. I was shocked. Now look at us. I see only darkness ahead, but I have faith in Seth. Lieutenant Rue was the first outsider I ever encountered. She was as curious about our customs and traditions. I was saddened to hear that the outside world seems to fall prey to the same dark impulses as Hadeans, which is partly why being a peacekeeper is admirable, risky. No matter how hard they try, I refuse to hate them and never will. We both share the same land and God. There is plenty of room for peaceful coexistence, and Sethrus has plenty of love to spare. I'm not naive. I understand why things are the way they are, but that doesn't mean I have to accept them. How do we stop the spread of hatred from one generation to the next? I lack the wisdom to know the answer, but know where to begin. The children of this war must let go of their hatred if we are. There is a moment in history that all Palamists should reflect on, if not regret entirely. The country was ruled by a heavy-handed theocracy. A young charismatic erudite named Sabingo wrote several Reformation theses, which gained popularity. What did the Palamist traditionalists do? They hunted them down. They accused them of heresy and burned them at the stake. They were Palamists who only wanted reform. It is effortless compared to the alternative. That moment of hubris sent us on the path of endless wars. We don't... I overheard the guards speaking of such creatures. If what they describe in specific passages, the Holy Kata speaks of TR's demons. Some of these passages relate to the curse of TR, brought on by the great sins of destructive emotions. These writings were meant to be interpreted as metaphors and stories, to teach and inform us.
Poor bastard. Next time he falls, I'll let him choke a little longer.
I should be at the Abbey, trashing the place. I bet those lucky bastards.
These are the scumbags that hung the Sabinian family. What a waste of ammunition. They should have let me do it my way. They would have suffered for days.
This shit will never end. I need to get the fuck out of here. I had no choice, man. Voss and his goons look at magazines to see if we fire. Whatever you're doing in Jova, make it short.
We caught one of these scumbags scavenging for food in one of the houses. A few ripped fingernails later, he gave up the rest.
Dear Diary, Mommy and Daddy are still yelling at each other a lot. Daddy says there's a lot of bad men coming to hurt us. Makes me really scared. Uncle Jaffer is the only one who still plays with me. He says we should all go to the lake with him. He says it's safer there, but I don't want to leave my friends. You're not a soldier, are you? Please don't tell anyone I'm here.
Hey.
I'm Rebecca. I've been hiding here. The bombs fell from the sky. I was playing in the tree. My baby brother ran to them.
What happened?
The soldiers rounded up everyone. Uncle Jaffer told me the soldiers separated everyone. The men, the women. The soldiers didn't take everyone, though. The rest were brought into the forest across.
So, I'm looking.
I don't know him very well. I saw some villagers leaving with the, ON peacekeeper.
Hey, did you see?
I watched the white trucks drive away. They took the road that turns behind the hill with the ancient monuments. We can see them from here.
I saw your uncle. He's gonna be all right.
Uncle Jaffer always gives so much to help others in need.
I saw your uncle.
Thanks, Zethris. Uncle Jaffer is like all the great saints in the stories he used to read to me. Uncle Jaffer, Miss Haley taught us about Hadia. She told us that the Sabinians were horrible people who always wanted to hurt us. And they gave us King Astor was a very mean man who wanted to eliminate all the Palamists. The Sabinians think he's a hero. It's true. Look at what they did to us in Jova. Miss Haley was right. want this to end. I want my mom and I want to go to school. I want things to go back to normal. They were always nice to me. Sal wanted me to stay with them this morning. She told me she was leaving. She wanted me to leave Joe. I hate them. They killed my mom and dad. They killed my baby brother. Everyone I know is gone. Uncle Jaffer talks about it in his sermons. It's where my mom and... They're demons. They're here because of the Sabinians. They're friends with the demons.
They recently assigned me to this battalion. I needed a breather after we pushed through Umbra and that shit in the forest. That isn't me.
I've seen Enzo and Daniel do some fucked up shit. This takes the cake. And again, what happened to their families, I guess it's different.
Damn it! Of course I drew the short straw.
don't know why I'm still holding my gun. I saw a guy unload 2 clips into one of them. We lost a lot of soldiers putting up these barricades.
It's just a matter of time before those things. This hooch right here. I was stationed to guard Voss's office. Screw that. Wait, don't tell him I said that. I hope he's not looking for the... Ah, this is almost empty.
Pull him out of there! Didn't think columnists were clever enough to work heavy machinery like this. Color me surprised. Check his pockets. Take that silly little acorn, put her with the rest.
No, please! Don't take...
Shut up! Oh, fuck! You got blood all over my boots, you fucking asshole! Alright, boys, go round up the rest of them.
Move along. This house has been requisitioned by the Asterian arm...
It's just a matter of time. This hooch right here, signing. I was stationed to guard Voss's office. Screw that. Wait, don't tell him I said that.
Be wary, my son.
I found your niece.